What's going on? I am live. Give y'all a couple of seconds to get in. Like I said, I know individuals are here. Some, they're not in physical form, but you feel my sounds and vibrations. All right. One individual, I also know I got stalkers and stuff in here. What's going on, Gregory Moore? Can y'all hear me? Just to double check and I'm gonna get started. So, how are you? Hopefully YouTube gonna be on that mess. What's going on, Uncle Sandwich? Y'all make sure y'all hit that five. Oh, I'm awesome. What's going on, CJ? No, I'm awesome. Thanks for asking, CJ. Can y'all hear me? Just a double check. I'm doing great. How are things in your area? Oh, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. How about you, Knuckle Sandwich? What about you in your area? Riots, bad storms. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are they acting up in your town? They doing riots down there? Hold on, y'all. I got a text. Okay, all right. I am here. Let me see. It's cool here in Vegas, California has a curfew though. Yeah, I heard a lot of planet states pretty much, got curfews. I know. I heard New York pretty much, got. I heard New York pretty much got a curfew. Hold on for a second. Okay. Yeah, I heard that. I heard New York and Philly, and yeah, I didn't know about California. So, of course, individuals going to pretty much do that because they're setting up certain things. Nothing open, nothing goes down. Oh wow! And like individuals think it's like police that they think it's police in them uniforms. It's not police officers. something totally different. It's not police officers, but they want individuals to think that, but it's not. I see through that, and the other stuff that's going on. Individuals are destroying certain things, and like I said, most of the Earthlings, they're destroying the things because they're getting tricked and played. Instead of letting certain things go, even though the certain groups set up certain things in the Black Mirrors, set up the spells and stuff. You know, individuals they go for it. So now like I was looking outside earlier, and the the hologram moon, the disc, pretty much. I heard like when I looked outside, and today is the third. So pretty much the on Friday I heard it was supposed to be the strawberry moon. So and that's on the fifth. So there are certain different types of energy coming through on the fifth from certain timelines, certain worlds, dimensions, other other worlds. Is connecting with the fifth dimension, because the fifth dimension, that's pretty connected. That's pretty much connected. My apologies, to the 5G. So it's going to trap the holograms and shift individuals in the digital world. And there's going to be plenty of this coming through here, drawing up certain energies, tricking certain energies to enter the fifth. Certain energies certain energies are pretty much 1,000 years ahead, and it's going to play out on certain timelines. And to me, there's a difference between. And I was talking to someone earlier. I was talking about there's you got the spirit, and I think the spirit, that's the DNA, and I think the soul, it can shapeshift into a form that's connected to worlds. And then you have your energy. The energy, to me, that's the most powerful thing, because energy can transfer. Energy can do many things. And I was telling individuals the numbers that they put out, they're in balance and unbalanced. So whenever you connect it to the physical, you got to figure out how to use the numbers on a certain level. Like, and what I mean by that, you can't let the numbers control the soul that you're connected with. Do y'all feel my signals? So y'all said y'all can hear me loud and clear. Y'all hit the find so individuals know that I'm live. But like I said, some of y'all have timelines inside of your physical body. That's the reason why certain individuals do rituals and experiment. Now, and I said this like maybe a year or two ago. I said if the physical would get destroyed, individuals would shift off into other parts of the galaxy. Individuals set it up to where individuals can keep creating on the physical, so they can rob your energy and use your energy to create other things. Like I said, individuals depend on the devices, and on the physical, you have to learn. Well, you don't have to learn. You pretty much can connect or disconnect. But some, connect to these devices and depend on these devices. Some probably don't even know their phone number. Well, it's not their phone number, but not some pretty much they don't know their assigned phone numbers. Because you're dependent on the devices and your physical body. Like I said, whenever the paradigm shift, your DNA pretty much your energy, your energy connects with your soul and your DNA, and it's all like merging together. And then you can find out your abilities. You can do many things, but there are certain unknown faces and shadows want you to depend on the devices and depend on the corporations. So now, like this energy that's connected to certain worlds, the uh, the infinity symbol, the eight and stuff. The eight is everywhere, but there's other worlds. It's pretty much you have this. How could I put it? You have a world, that pretty much expose everything, and then you have this physical, and this world is nothing but lies and confusion. You have another world like that's straight up about everything. Another world know how to work their energies and stuff. Now this physical, created other illusions and timelines because you had certain shadows from other dimensions and timelines take over. And individuals, want to stay connected to like the books and the Black Mirrors and stuff. How come? You're not actually really learning anything. You're programming and connecting with other things on a low frequency level. Oh yeah, you have to protect your energy. Exactly. And that's the reason why individuals are throwing in all of this distraction. So basically, distracting individuals so they can merge their souls into this digital world. It's like you connect. Like I said, you carried it like you're hypnotizing yourself. And I was talking about this earlier, and I talked about this many illusion times. You whenever you connect and travel, some say dreams. Whenever you travel, you see certain individuals. Um, they be in human forms because you're used to seeing their physical bodies. You're used to seeing that. So whenever you see them in another world, they can be in another form, but they're connected to that hologram. Their recent hologram whenever they shift. Then you have certain individuals, like I said, they think they're still living. And they're still stuck in certain timelines. Certain souls are still, um, certain souls think they still exist in certain timelines. And they can still see your holograms. Do you feel my signals? It's like true and false. And individuals put that in your face. I don't give a damn about this setup news. Everything is set up. But they set it up to where individuals want to debate, have the fake truthers. Oh, this is Masonic, this and that. Of course, we know that. they individuals already exposed that. And I'm talking about individuals like shadows and certain energies expose certain things. How is that going to help you because they staged it? Don't connect to the stuff. You can just look at it as entertainment. But, individuals, they want to argue about flat earth and round earth and other things and stuff like that. To me, that's nothing but distractions. Yeah, I talked about, certain Masonic symbols and stuff and pointed it out. But I'm to the point where, what's the point of even doing that anymore? I'm feeding my energy, and by doing that, I don't need to talk about the Masons and all of that stuff because, or the Shriners or the Zionist Jews and stuff like that, because I don't need to put my energy into it. We already know the unknown faces and shadows they're doing it. So I just rather just say the unknown shadows set up certain things. I'm not going to debate and argue like say this is fake, this is real, the true and false, because they set it up. This physical realm is nothing but lies. It's nothing but an illusion. And some are still connected to certain timelines, and you have certain individuals from timelines from the 1800s or like 1960s. They taken over certain souls and certain vessels. So that's the reason why you see certain individuals, they act like they're slow, they act like they're out of it. They're still posting I have a dream crap on their timelines. Or individuals want to talk about, oh, where did I come from and all of that stuff. Your energy. Your energy. There's no such thing as these names and titles. But individuals don't see that. Individuals don't see that. But individuals are worried about the creation, the illusion. They're worried about that. Like I said, I'm to the point where I'm not going to say anymore. I'm just going to say, well, it was the unknown faces of shadows. I'm not going to do a breakdown anymore on, oh, this is a ritual. Well, what I mean by that, if whenever they stage or hoax the low frequency magic, I'm not going to say, oh, well, there go the 3 6s and this and that. I'm not going to do that anymore because, you should be able to see the signs and symbols and stuff. And like I said, the numbers, pretty much imbalance and unbalance. So, you have individuals, they're confused. They're following the herd. They're basically following the herd. And I see certain individuals on my timeline and I just laugh, like individuals, like I said, it's different types of energies, like dark matter energy and other energies, but individuals turned it into Black Lives Matter and all of that silly mess, for what? Like I said, you pretty much, the past, present presidents, they promise y'all the same old stuff, but they're keeping your energy recycled. Keeping your energy recycled and have you connected to low frequency timelines. And the timelines, they are low frequency. They always promise you they're going to do this and that. How come y'all have to depend on it? Depend on them. Y'all depend on these individuals and stuff like that, and you're setting yourself up. But yeah, individuals out here talking all of this mess and stuff, of course, all of this stuff is distractions, but you got individuals talk about, oh, they're trying to start a race war, and all lives matter, but you got the conscious Muppets and individuals on the timeline saying Black Power. That's stupid to me. Like you up there saying, oh, I'm not, there's no such thing as racism. Individuals got mental problems. That's the way I look at it. They have mental problems. They're disturbed. They're broken. The individuals was taught that. Individuals hate each other over their shade, and everybody still want to talk about that. How come y'all still talking about that? Like I'm not on that stuff. Like I'm on something totally different. I'm not on that stuff. But individuals out here, they're on that. They want to like keep on talking about, you know, I mean, this stuff been going on for decades. Individuals should be tired of hearing that. But like I said, the physical, it's a low frequency. It, it's like low frequency shadows and low frequency lights, machines. But individuals, want to argue and debate. You got individuals think they know it all. They don't know nothing but the programs and the lies. Because, like I said, they grew up into the lies. Like, they grew up into that. You got individuals out here, like I said, connected to the characters, and they out here, they're you got 50 and 40 years, you got 50 and 40-year olds pretty much out here still hustling, hustling their physical body, hustling pills or drugs. And, this, what I'm saying, that's doing things that they're pretty much still stuck in certain timelines. Individuals in their 40s and 50s, they're stuck in certain timelines. Their inner child is stuck within their soul, their form, their soul. They're stuck in there, stuck in that world, so they can't escape it. So they're bringing in different types of things, different realities and stuff like that, like um, program realities. Do y'all feel my signals? You got individuals out here fighting, physically fighting over stupid things. For what? For what? Individuals comparing like Trump and saying he's Hitler and all of that stuff. That's debating. That's stupid. I see, and I had to unfollow. I mean, I don't follow any individuals. I had to disconnect from that. Basically, block individuals because they're on. I see this mess and I block it. And like I said, I get on social media to enhance individual souls. Like when I go through the thing, I don't want to see all that blackout crap and stuff. Individuals, they fall in the herd. Yesterday, I'm sure y'all saw it on the timeline. Everybody's posting blackout, like their profile was pretty much black. Their profile black, and the celebrities doing it. They fall in the herd. Individuals are clone minded. They're clone minded. They're falling in the herd. Like I said, I posted something like a couple of months ago. I said switch off on Instagram. And all right, I'm back in here, y'all. Y'all still here? See, YouTube just disconnected me. Just I want to make sure y'all still in here. See what I mean? When I put my energy out, these devices can't handle my energy. They can't handle my signals. Y'all still in here? Just to make sure. What's going on, Real Smitty? What's going on? Everything is awesome. Yeah. Okay, y'all still in here? Okay. I'm here. I was just cut off. Okay. What's going on, Terry? How are you? I'm glad you tuned in. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just got like if y'all stay in here, if it black out again or something, will come back in because like I said, my signals, they're strong, too strong for the devices. But they did that on purpose because I was getting ready to take it to another level. I remember your video, media versus the Earthlings, and you were so right, bro. And the low frequency magic you spoke on, I'm seeing it more now, especially here in New York. Different, again, out agents, etc. Oh yeah, Oh yeah, you see it, Rail Smitty. Oh yeah, and like I said, it's agents, and I wouldn't even be surprised if the military was in it. That's just how I feel. It's not the regular police officers because I I could tell soldiers. You could tell trained soldiers, and I can tell trained soldiers. I can anyway. So, but like I said, like individuals, they're setting up certain things. And individuals, they're giving their energy to this stuff. Like I said, like individuals talking about, on the timeline, the blackout thing. And like I said, I said that the individuals, they kept posting that crap. And like I said, y'all seen that crap. Everybody following the herd, basically. Um, whenever I posted, like I said, it was a month ago or 2 months ago, I said switch off. Pretty soon individuals going to trip out because I feel like the internet is going to get shut down so they can add more features and add more spells so they can connect certain souls. And individuals going to freak out. But I'm like, they can cut the damn internet off. That's the way I look at it. Because it's basically a machine. It's a time machine to me. That's the time machine because it's merging many things and other planets. The devices to me is nothing but a time machine. If you really look at it, they're adding stuff and putting stuff in there to keep souls trapped. That's the reason why they keep recycling the same old stuff over and over and over. The same old song. I know some of y'all get tired of hearing that same old song. No, I don't pay attention to it. I create my own song. Create your own song. Don't worry about that other stuff, But you have individuals doing that for what? That's nothing but a ritual. Just like others out here laying on the ground with their hands behind their back. To me, that's like a ritual. That's a sex ritual. That means you basically bending over. Individuals, they set up certain things. These cult groups and individuals, they do the rituals. You have now they're taking a knee to the new system. You have individuals from the military taking the knee. Colin Kaepernick and all of them. That's nothing but they're kneeling. They're basically kneeling to this system. They're pledging to it. But everybody thinks it's for the good. You can't trust stuff out there. You really can't trust stuff out there. Individuals, whenever, like I said, whenever they see certain things, they follow the herd because some can't think for themselves. They don't think outside of the box. Like everybody want to post. Like I said, I think it's funny. Like I laugh at some of this. At first, I used to get frustrated, but what's the point of getting frustrated? Because it's the same old stuff. Martin Luther King ain't helping y'all. Helping y'all. JFK and them individuals in that generation, they didn't help them then. So, and Woodrow Wilson and all of them. How Malcolm X and all of them helping. And that's not even that's their assigned names. Certain individuals from different timelines and stuff like that. And like I said, they set up the play and play y'all. Got y'all caught into the game. I was going to say Graham, but y'all connected to that too, Instagram, and connected to many other things. You connected to it. How are like I don't get it. Like individuals keep posting stuff It's not helping your soul. It's not helping your energy. It's not helping your DNA. It's helping the illusion. It's making the illusion grow. An illusion is growing and creating other illusions with the same different type of scripts, but it's shapeshift. It's shapeshifted. Shapeshift, whatever y'all want to call it. And it's following your DNA and it's following your soul. Energy destroys certain things. There's three different types of things. Your energy, your soul, and your DNA. But the energy can destroy certain things and shift and grow and keep growing on many levels that's not connected to this. So like I said, some of y'all, certain individuals want to march. It's a ritual. You're walking and holding signs, programming individuals with them signs, and y'all don't know it. You don't know what you're writing. What are you writing on that cardboard? You're writing curses, holding it up, marching. And that goes back to, y'all remember the recent video I was talking about? They use certain names. There's a reason why I said, oh, Pink Floyd, Floyd Mayweather, George Floyd. Now they're saying Floyd Mayweather going to do something for the actor's funeral. See, I'll throw out certain things. I know y'all seen that on a recent video. Because I already knew Floyd was going to get a part of it. Floyd, that's another shadow that's casting another spell on souls. And you got to look at it. Floyd is all over the world. Not that actor, but that shadow, Floyd. The shapeshifting is all over the world. That actor played it out because that shadow took over certain things. So they had to use that Floyd frequency. So they had to throw in Floyd Mayweather. Just here recently, y'all know I just said that. Just a couple of days ago, someone posted, oh, Floyd Mayweather going to do something with the guy's funeral. There's not going to be a funeral. There's going to be many spells. So individuals connected to the digital world, hashtag tic-tac-toe with the souls, hashtag tic-tac-toe, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tocking with the souls, tic-tac-toe, hashtag the shadows to take over the soul and the DNA. But individuals can't take over the energies. They can use it, but they can't take over the energies because the energies, they're too strong. I'm reading some of y'all's comments. I appreciate y'all tuning in, by the way. And thanks for hitting the fines. Appreciate that. Although, y'all know how YouTube do it. See, yes. I'm here. I hope y'all can hear me. Because sometimes I'll be listening to my videos. I'll be like, I hope they can hear me. I'm here. I was just cut off. Okay. Got kicked off, but I'm back. Okay, Knuckle Sandwich. It's good to see you, Terry. I'm glad you're back in here. I am glad to see you in here. Let's see. I'm reading other comments. Okay. And yeah, and like I said, y'all can, y'all can type whatever. And if YouTube don't be on some funny stuff, y'all know how YouTube do it. But anywho, but y'all said y'all can hear me. I just want to make sure. What's going on, Gina? I see your forehead. You can see my forehead. What are you talking about? You can see my forehead. It's probably YouTube if you just see my forehead. Probably YouTube on some funny stuff. Can you see my face now? Can y'all see my? Can y'all see? Um, can you see the hologram that I'm projecting into this device? Can y'all see that? That's all I. And okay, can y'all see my hologram that I'm projecting? I don't know what's going. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do know. I'm not gonna say I don't know. I see you full face. Okay. All right, Terry. Awesome. It's okay. So you can see it now, Gina. You can see me projecting my hologram in these devices, in this device or whatever. I'm on my TV. It's acts funny. Oh, okay. All right. So that's your TV. Okay. All right. I was curious. All right. um, but yeah, so y'all can hear me like Terry. Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Knuckle Sandwich, Gregory, Gina. Can y'all hear me? And I'll keep it going. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna keep it going. So if y'all have any questions or y'all want to talk about anything, just throw it in there. I guess YouTube is loud and clear. Okay, Knuckle Sandwich. YouTube, they're being funny. I think it's more individuals in here, but YouTube pretty much, you know, like I said, if it was something negative, oh yeah, they'll promote that. And you notice with the time machines pretty much always want to post disturbed things from other timelines and other things. Y'all notice that, you know, whenever, like I said, individuals used to say they used to post my videos on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, posted on Facebook, and I remember like 2 or 3 years ago, I had decent views. I would get like 70,000, 50,000 views. So when individuals were sharing my video, I guess Facebook and the illusion, Facebook, Instagram and stuff. Well, not Instagram. I'm not gonna say Instagram, but Facebook was removing my videos from off of YouTube, and I know why, because it was opening doors and enhancing souls. So yeah, they was removing it. It was individuals letting me know they was in other countries sharing my stuff. I actually seen it, but they started removing it. But they want to keep on they because it's they control the platforms with the DNA and the souls. They got control over that. I create my own platform, but they can't see it. I create my own dimension and platforms and stuff that's deeper than the devices. So they can play with these little devices because I'm deeper than the devices. I'm deeper than souls and DNA. I'm the galaxy. So Anyhow, um, but yeah, like like individuals keep on going back and forth. Like I said, they're not taking over their their energy. They're not fixing their souls in other timelines. Their DNA already got edited with the programs and disturbed things. The parasites, like I said, they're everywhere. They within the DNA. Sometimes the parasites can set up programs inside of your physical body and shoot out different signals within your physical. And the metals making them parasites dance inside your soul. There's 10 individuals in here. Y'all hit the fine so individuals know that I'm live. So my signals can invade this platform. So individuals, I'm in the house. Let's see. I think it say May hat or something. I can. The words be so small, but I'm glad you in here. I appreciate you tuning in. It look like it's May Malat or Malat. I think I said it right, but I appreciate you tuning in. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I tell y'all to hit the fines so individuals know that I'm live. This is my first time seeing this individual. Um, of course, like I said, YouTube be playing around. So yeah, I appreciate y'all hitting that fines. Y'all almost made me say, "Hey," but anywho, I'm trying to read some more of your comments. So I know. So curfews in California. I know it's a curfew in New York. So what time are the curfews out there in y'all's on y'all's planet or state? Oh, 8 p.m. Terry. Oh, okay. 8 p.m. See, they don't have no curfew the in the planet that I'm in. See, I in Cali it's 6 to 6, of course. Yeah, exactly. Knuckle sandwich 6 to 6. Exactly. And when Terry said 8, that's that infinity. They eight, they go by eights and six and six. you know, like I said, the jobs out here only 33%.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Okay. All right. 11, 6, 11 to 6. Okay. In DC, they're using that 11. Yeah. They're using the 11 frequency. And like I said, like the numbers, what I'm saying, the imbalance and unbalance. So, whenever you enter certain illusions or worlds and stuff, you have to let that that portal or that energy, well, that energy, pretty much. Hold on, I'm reading the text. Hold on, yeah. Hold on, I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming, y'all. Okay, my apologies, y'all. Can y'all still see? Can y'all still see me? The 11 to 6 in DC. Okay. And what did they say because of the riots? Like I know some states they saying it's the riots, and I heard like the virus pretty much going up too, and the planets in the states. I know they're claiming this because the riots, but it's the riots that they set up. They set up the riots, you know. It's the things that they set up. They're doing that stuff, but they want to say it's y'all. But individuals want to think, when they want to point the fingers, playing tag. You're it. So I know it's the riots. What are they saying? Like in what is it? The in DC and New York and Cali. I know it's probably the same thing. With the riots. Exactly. They have online posts for $15 for individuals to help protest. Yeah, yeah. I heard about that knuckle sandwich. I heard about that, and that see, this is the trick. Individuals already go for it. That frequency, that money frequency controls a lot of things, on this planet, on Earth, the money frequency. And soon as individuals hear, they hear that, they hear whenever they know that money is in it, involved, uh, individuals will go for it. They'll go for it, and they trick individuals. They trick them pretty much to go out there and hit them with the virus and do rituals. So when the individual's like, "Oh, I can get money out of this, just to protest and tear up stuff and join in with the group that they set up," individuals will catch the virus. They're gonna go back home sick, and some of them, their immune system can't handle it. It's gonna shut down a lot of things, and some of them going to shift, and they're gonna probably shift. Like I said, they already experimenting on the physical bodies and the subconscious and studying all of that stuff, and some of them pretty much like I said, it's the fifth. And that goes back to, like I said, the disc, the strawberry moon on the fifth, fifth. Pretty much, there's going to be certain energies and stuff, and they're going to shift the energies to keep certain energies thinking that they're still here on the physical. But you can already experiment on other things on many levels, but I'll probably go there later. But stick to, you know, I gotta stick to other things. But pretty much like I said, individuals they're paying them, and individuals, as soon as they hear that money, they go out and protest. And so now they're going to bring it back to their loved ones. You know, then the loved ones, they'll end up getting sick. You know, like I said, the virus can shapeshift on many levels. Riots in D.C. Okay. Yes, they set those riots up. Oh yes, they. Oh yeah. I went out Sunday, came in stuffy with mucus in my chest by my body healed itself in a day. Oh yeah. And you can do that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot of energies around. So, you know, you can heal yourself. You know, and these individuals know that that energy that's connected to this illusion activating certain things and fixing certain things, destroying certain things and stuff like that, and other parallel worlds and certain things, it's everywhere. So now you can use your energy, you can do it in your favor. So, you know, that's the reason why I don't connect to the names and titles and the distractions and stuff, because you can heal your body. Like I said, your the physical body pretty much it's going through changes. It's going through changes. It's shifting with the galaxy. It's shifting with the energies. So if you feel sick, you don't go to the hospital because there are certain things destroying programs that's connected to your DNA. So you're gonna feel it. You know, you're gonna feel it, but you know, eventually you'll heal yourself on many levels. You know, individuals feel sick. What do they do? Especially that's the reason why they did the crown, set up the crown, set up the 33 frequency, the corona thing. They set that thing up to take over certain things, and they got souls trapped in the time machine, pretty much. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I'm just gonna. I'll be. I'm gonna. Hold on. Just hold on. All right, y'all. I am here. As soon as I came back in here, pretty much YouTube disconnected, so I had to come back in here. uh, but anyhow, what's going on, Sharon? Ian? No, I'm in here. Can y'all hear me loud and clear since YouTube keep disconnecting me? Like I said, y'all don't go nowhere just in case I get disconnected. I'm gonna come back in here. I'm awesome. How are you, Sharon Ian? I am here also. Nightly greetings. What's going on, Roger Best? Let me see. You have B stuff, and time loop. If you can't see this whole thing is faked up. Hey, I hate Trump's frequency. Yeah, I'm reading y'all's comments. I appreciate y'all leaving comments and tuning in. I wouldn't hate, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't hate any individual's frequency, because I don't connect to none of that stuff. If you hate a certain thing, that means you're connected to it. Like to me, Trump, he's comedy to me. I mean, I laugh at Trump. I'm not mad at none of these individuals because I'm not going to give them my energy. So, you shouldn't hate certain things and stuff like that because you're that's you're giving your energy into that, and that's controlling because like I don't connect to that type of frequency and stuff. I like Trump make me laugh. He's a comedian. Like a lot of these actors on here make me laugh. They just like any other comedian, Jamie Foxx and them. I laugh at them Muppets. Trump he's a Muppet. I laugh at all of them. They're Muppets. I laugh at them, but I'm not mad at them. None of them because I'm not connected to it. I'm not connected to it. Just to put that out there. But individuals up here posting memes, oh, Trump is Hitler and this and all of that crazy stuff. That's programming. Like they put that in a time machine. And like I said, I know, I know Sharon Ian probably pretty much seen, and y'all others, like I said, I was talking about earlier, that blackout crap. That blackout crap. That's nothing but a ritual. And like I said, like soon the internet will be shut off for 1 or 2 days. It's already in certain states. It's already acting up, and that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, or a month ago. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, I'm glad. That's awesome, Sharon. And I'm glad you're doing good. I can't stay long, but since I finally caught you, I was like, let me run in right quick. Oh, I appreciate you tuning in. I was seeing a lot of people are stuck on that. Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of people like, oh yeah, they're pretty much stuck on a lot of things. They stuck into that web, the internet web, not the spider web, the internet web. YouTube seems to be going in. Hey, baby, what you doing? Uh, hold on, y'all, for a second. My daughter just came in here. You doing all right?
How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Where my brownies at?
I'm sorry. They was bad.
Oh, Phil. Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, I thought I was ready for my brownies and everything.
I'm in support for
Okay.
Oh man, cause they were soft and they kept on apart.
Oh,
I
okay.
got irritated.
Oh, okay. That's all right. You'll do better. Yeah, you'll do better the next time. It's fine. It's all good.
Y'all make some more, mom.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I'm here. Yeah, I messaged you about that. Yeah, I meant to get back to you, Sharon. Yeah, I seen that. I meant to get back to you about that and stuff. But I started doing the other things, and I just thought about that and stuff. I was like, oh shoot. But yeah, I don't involve myself in politics at all. Yeah, that's the best way. Curfew is in effect. Yeah, yeah, I heard that, Roderick. Yes, several individuals, like Terry and someone else from New York. They were telling me the curfew was around like 8 o'clock. So I'm like, the number eight, the infinity sign, the number eight, five. You know, and I was telling individuals, if y'all just tuning in, there's going to be different types of energy coming in, certain energies from other timelines, and some energies, they are advanced in certain worlds and stuff. So it's going to enter the fifth, and on Friday it's the fifth. So that's the reason why they're doing it 8 to 5. Do you feel my signals? Because on Friday, like I said, they said like basically the strawberry moon. There's going to be many discs. The moon is a hologram, but it's connected to the fifth. Like so, it's going to like basically transfer the energies. Individuals that they did rituals with, they did rituals with the bodies with this virus. So individuals, um, their energy shifted from the physical. They're going to transfer their energy into the time machine. So certain individuals still they're going to get shifted to the time machine, and they're going to sell individuals their DNA, or they're going to sell your DNA to you. Do y'all feel my signals? So they're using that the money frequency inside the time machine. It's not going to, like I said, the paper money, that's going to be obsolete and stuff like that, because they can't do anything else with it. What can they do with it? Because the paradigm shifted. So the physical, all they're doing is experimenting and basically connecting with advanced worlds, advanced energies, dimensions. That's the reason why they want individuals to keep creating the babies so they can control their DNA and their soul, because the DNA already had the programs in it. Whenever you enter, whenever you come out the portal, and they still a magic from the womb. So that's the reason why they're saying 8 to 5. 8 to 5, they're talking in codes. Like I said, that like Friday is the fifth. So yeah, it's going to be 8 to 5. The infinity. The infinity, number 8, number 5, and the 5.5, the star. 5 stars. You know how they say, oh, make sure it's 5 stars. I know y'all heard about that. It's so many subliminals behind that. But I just wanted to throw that out there. I could get real deep into that, but nah. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. It appears to be a rise in. Let's see. What is that? You think is do a lot of walking in. No, it basically, pretty much, Gregory, it's the characters. Certain things are breaking these characters and destroying the characters. So, um, like for example, the now you're going to see individuals that whether it's relatives or someone you've been knowing ever since you've been on this planet. You're going to see their true characters. You're going to actually see inside their characters that invaded their souls. So you might not be dealing with the same individual anymore because something from another timeline took over them. So that individual, they're going to be on something totally different. You're going to be like, how come you still, or some of them still just stuck. Like I said, some of them still stuck with their inner child. Their inner child is stuck in parallel worlds and it's connected to their physical. So they're going to have childish behavior. That's the reason why you see like childish adults, or you got individuals with egos and stuff like that. Individuals with egos and stuff, they connected to something dark. I mean, I ain't gonna say dark, something they connected to that low frequency light, because there's nothing wrong with dark. The individual always say, oh, that individual dark. Yeah, I'm dark. I'd rather be dark. I don't want to be connected to the illusion light and low frequency light. I glow. I glow in the dark. I glow within the dark. I am the dark, and I glow and merge with the dark. So my glow merge with the dark. I don't connect to the low frequency light and bright lights. I stay away from that. But you have a good point. Oh yeah, yeah. You can the number thing. You could pretty much, um, like I said, you disconnect from certain things. You can see certain things. You can see the subliminals within your DNA. Your energy will expose that. You know, it'll expose it. The energy that you're connected with. You can't be connected to their low frequency energy or their illusion, or you won't be able to figure it out because, like I said, the numbers imbalance and unbalance. So, yeah, y'all throwing it like, oh, what's going on, One King? This is my first time seeing. Okay, One King. Okay, what's going on? Hey, let's see, off topic because I don't want to forget before I leave. Did you go to those candy links I sent? Yeah, I sure did. I sure did, Sharon Ian. Yes, yes, indeed, I did. I did go to them links. I seen some candy in there. Uh, Whenever I seen that candy, I was like, I started time traveling. I was like, all right, like them certain candies. Like, I know this is off topic, but I'm gonna get back to it. But yeah, like, what else? I seen some fireballs in there. I seen some fireballs in there, Sharon. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on, bro? My brother's up in here. He's tuning in. What's going on? Quantum mechanics. Oh yeah, all right, yeah, I already know about that. That's what they shoot. They're using that. They're using like individuals think there's satellites in the sky. There ain't no satellites in the sky. Individuals, NASA find parallel universe stories. Yeah, like NASA. I don't trust NASA. To me, NASA they're full of it. And NASA, like they're part of the team. Y'all know what team I'm talking about. But like they talk about it, but they're not fully telling everything. You know, just a, they're not put they're basically because at first for a while, do y'all remember when they was talking about Planet X? And I already talked about what they was really talking about, the magic in the womb with the Planet X. That goes back to, like I said, they use X into like everything and stuff like that. But I already talked about that. But they talking about I always say chromosome X or X chromosome. I talk about that. But but individuals, pretty much, you know, um, like NASA, like I said, like NASA is part of the society groups and stuff. But I said years ago, um, and a couple of y'all, y'all left a comment saying y'all remember me talking about this in the video. Whenever I said this, I was talking about how this planet it's pretty much backwards and stuff. Now NASA want to say, oh well, we found a portal and everything is backwards. And I already told y'all that, but that was like years ago. But it's on another level now. It's on another level. So now like I said, they're they're doing rituals and sacrifices with the bodies so they can transfer conscious, the subconscious into the apps and stuff like that. So whenever that disc inside the sky, because like I said, the astronauts and stuff, that's a bunch of mess. That's some stuff that Hollywood created. They want individuals to actually think they're shooting off into outer space, but they're not in outer space. They're not. They just want individuals to think that. So they set up the flat Earth and the round. So individuals can argue back and forth, like they debate over, other things like religion and politicians and stuff like that. They go back and forth, and they do that. So individuals, you see videos on YouTube, individuals argue over the round Earth and flat Earth, and they purposely leak certain photos on purpose just to get just to control individuals frequency. and stuff like that. Like I said, it's going to be a point where they're testing stuff out. And I said this, they're testing stuff out where you can be at home, you can travel, but you can already travel with your physical body. But with the devices, they're gonna let your soul travel into and create, the blue skies, just like you see the blue skies in this physical, and you see the blue skies in the water and stuff. They're gonna have it to where you can experience. You're already in this time machine. Like I said, these devices, that's the time machine, because you're projecting you're projecting your hologram into these devices. Whenever we use these devices, our holograms are carry is you carry energy. Your energy connects to that. So that's the reason why they want to promote certain things, because like I said, how come you think they call it a cell phone? Because it's connecting with your cells inside your physical body. They're connecting with that. So if we don't know what the shape of the time is exactly now, flat and goes on forever. Oh yeah, and they be saying that. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, they be saying that this would present the possibility of many universe being out there. Exactly, bro. Yeah, that's what I be talking about. Exactly, bro. It's a lot of universe. It's unlimited universes out there. Exactly, bro. See, my brother, he's on it. Hey, bro. As soon as I get off this live, I'm gonna definitely hit you up so we can talk. I'm gonna definitely hit you up. But yeah, like it's unlimited universe out there. Like I was saying, it's unlimited, and they want individuals think, it's like just the what one through six dimension. But of course, they want to use the number six. But they were like, oh, but right now individuals are connecting with the 5G, the fifth dimension. Y'all remember me telling y'all that years ago about like how they pretty much had it set up to, like, for example, like World War I and II, and everybody keep on saying, oh, it's going to be a World War III. It's like within, because it's connected to your DNA, the programs and stuff that's connected to your DNA and stuff, and it's connected to the souls. Like I said, the energy is stronger than the souls and the DNA and stuff. But and that goes back to where they pretty much talking about the five, like for example, 1G, 2G, 3G. Okay, of course that's Masonic G's. There go the G's: 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, 6G, 7, 8, 9. See, individuals already, they're connected because there's unlimited dimensions. In certain worlds, they go by numbers 1 through 9. So now that they got the Galaxy 9 and 10 that's connected. 10 is connected to so-called Saturn. Like 10 is connected to Saturn. So it pretty much goes into, like I said, it's that ring around the soul and stuff. And just here recently, y'all remember me talking about that ring around the soul, the Saturn. But I watched, it was a Snickers commercial the other day. It was on social media, and pretty much the they dropped that big can, like it was a big Snickers bar. I don't know if y'all seen that, but I caught the subliminals behind that. But it was a big Snickers bar, and they had a whole bunch of people around there, like around that. It was like a hole. It was like a black hole, and they pretty much dropped it in the ring, the circle, and stuff like that. And I caught the subliminals behind that. I was like, they basically telling individuals that's Saturn, and there's certain souls, connected to that, and certain, like, a certain, like a certain timelines and certain planets invading others and stuff like that. So I definitely caught the subliminals behind that. I'm like, I already pretty much talked about it, but they put it in the commercials. Y'all feel my signals? So I peeped that out though. I checked that out. So I caught on to that. So the planet's real. Well, the planets to me, I feel like to me it's not real. It's just like I think that like the planets pretty much um, like the planets like it's like connected to your DNA. It's because they're planning programs into your DNA. So the planets, it's pretty much connected to it, to the DNA. So it's like the only thing to me that I can feel that's real, it's the energies, but you can feel like the souls, and you can feel individuals' DNA because individuals can do rituals with your DNA, and that goes back to where I was talking about, how whenever you go to the hospital, they always want to draw blood. Like how many times, 4 or 5 times whenever you're in the hospital, they want to be nosy. They want to tap into your DNA. And that goes back to where I was talking about the adrenochrome. When individuals would, before they destroy the victim, they would scare them so they can take their blood and get high. That's the reason why you see, like, for example, when I'm just using this for example, like the lions, they'll chase the deer. And I just recently was telling an individual this the other day. Like whenever the lion chased the deer, he eats the deer, and basically that adrenochrome, it releases the chemical, so that lion, pretty much tapped into their DNA and they can see their world. And so the next time, whenever the lion, because the lion pretty much studied that deer, so they know what the deer like, what the deer eat, what the deer connect with. So the next time he go kill another deer, he know how to do it because he connected to their frequency. So he can go and pretty much, you know, get the deer, any deer that they want. And that's how the other bloodlines are doing y'all. They just studied the physical body. They didn't tap into your frequency. They didn't tap into your world. So by them tapping into your world and stuff, they know how, they know your weak points. So they take advantage of it. Do y'all feel my signals? Okay. I give you props. It's a time to learn, bro. And it's like the people behind the pictures is letting little by little out. I'm just talking taking talking sense. Yeah. Oh yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I'm glad you tuned in. I get excited when my brother come and check my live out. I get excited. You see, let's talk about the Masons since we are connected more than people know. Well, your views on the Masons. Pretty much the Masons, to me, the Masons, let me see, William Morgan, remember that name. It's kind of what happened to Daddy. Okay, all right. Okay, bro. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. Me and you'll talk about that later on. We'll talk about that later, bro. But I'm gonna talk about the Masons though. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Get pretty. Okay. Whenever it comes to Masons, pretty much, it like, of course it's a cult group. Individuals, um, it's pretty much a cult group, and they know how to use certain. How could I put it? They know how to use certain. They know how to hypnotize individuals and stuff like that. And whenever it comes to the Masons, like it's like, okay, for example, May's son. To me, it's like my son. Like my son. They say Mason, my son, and you say, like for example, the sun. Like I said, the sun backwards is it's in us if you spell it backwards. So individuals then pretty much study individuals' DNA and stuff and use the signs and symbols. They know how to use the signs and symbols. The true map, which they're not going to tell y'all. The true map is within your physical body. That's the reason why you see like lines and stuff in your hands and stuff like that. Masons, like they created a group. They study certain things from other timelines and stuff, and they share information to each other. And they want to keep certain things a secret. They want to keep certain things in the bloodline, and they pretty much, they gotta go by certain codes. So they pass off for example, okay, the Pope, like for example, it's the unknown faces. You have the unknown faces, different timelines. Then like here on this planet, you have the Pope. Then the Pope run the Masons. Then you have the Shriners. Then you have the Zionist Jews. Then you have the Christians. You have the Muslims. The list goes on. They're passing off the some of y'all say karma. They're passing off certain things. They know how to work certain energies and stuff like that. They know how to hypnotize individuals. They know how to connect to certain things. They know how to do things without the devices. Like for example, they could cut like they get trained. They do these rituals. These Masons, they do certain rituals. Masons, they sacrifice. Some of them sacrifice their own. And the Masons, they don't give a shit about their own. And that's just some real shit. But they're not going to tell you what they're doing. Masons are everywhere. It's worldwide. They're all connected. So it's like pretty much, if they pledge and sign an oath, they can send them on to like missions. You have celebrities, they're Masons, like celebrities and stuff. They can have them, and you have politicians. All of them, they're connected to it, or they connected to the Shriners or the Zionist Jews. I could keep naming names. I could keep going, but it's all connected, and what they're doing is connected to certain timelines. Whenever like for example, the Christians, they got basically their own timeline. With Christians, they connected to the biblical characters, and you tell individuals and I'm just keeping it real. You tell individuals like if you want another frequency, and if you're on something else, you enter in their world. They'll look at you like you're crazy. They'll be like, "Oh, this individual, you're crazy," because they trusted to the shadows. So, like if you go into the politician world, individuals actually really think that the politicians can save them. I mean, how many times y'all hear the same old song? We're going to build. We're going to make this country better. This country is the best country of them all. And all the planets and states, they already united. They all connected together. Like they use the military to protect their corporation and them. They use the system to keep them protected. It's not, this stuff ain't meant for us, but they want to keep lying and using our energy like batteries. They want to use our energy they want to keep on using our energy and stuff like that. So basically the souls, that's the batteries. So they keep on, they advance. Like I said, like the things that I talk about, I've seen this thing. Like Masons and stuff, they don't tell, because they sign contracts and oaths. They're not going to tell the rituals and all the things that they do. But I seen this. I've seen a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to put out no names, but like I said, we all got relatives that's connected to the Masons and different types of groups and stuff like that. Like it ain't just the Masons. Masons, like, you have other individuals. If you connected to the physical, you're basically connected to the lies, and then there's another world, where it exposes everything that's not with the lies, not with the program and stuff. So it's like half and half, half moon and half dark. I'd rather stay over there in the dark. I don't want to connect with that disc, that hologram disc. I don't want to connect to that. But individuals want to connect to that disc. Do y'all feel my signal? You see, after being held in prison on Trump of charges, Morgan was bailed out by a group of Masons and carried away. Never be seen again. Huh. See, after I'm reading your comment, bro. I was getting deep into the video. I'm reading. Oh yeah, yeah. Like pretty much that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like some have individuals go into, like, for example, they kill off certain individuals, or they tell individuals you completed the mission. So you're gonna have to change your identity, and we're gonna send you off into this planet, to this country, or they put on the mask, because a lot of these individuals, they pretty much put on a mask, and that goes back to where I was telling you about. I mean, well, telling individuals they got that synthetic skin, that mask, to make individuals pretty much, how could I put it? They know how to cover up certain things. So whenever they go to the public, they actually think that their skin is real. And you've seen the movies how they take off the mask and then be another individual. You have certain individuals on that screen, pretty much they do that. Just like I was telling y'all about the clone voices. See, some of y'all think that some of the the characters. I mean, you think that's the individuals talking. Like some of them. For example, they can have a British accent. Then they can make themselves sound like, have this accent in this area, this so-called place, America. They could have, like, basically, um, another voice, just like it goes back to where I was saying, James, what's his name, James Earl Jones, they do the Darth Vader voice, but it's actually another character. Another character, he talking French, but they do the voiceover and have James Earl Jones talking like Darth Vader. And that's what they'd be doing on the TV, because certain voices have a type of frequency that could control an individual, like it's a certain sound, like there's a certain voice. So if you know how to use your voice, your sounds and vibrations, you can control certain individuals' frequency. Do you feel my signals? So that's the reason why that you can't, sometimes you can't go by voices, or if you hear something, sometimes you can't always go by that, or if you see something, you can't go by that. Are you actually really seeing it? It's like the true and false, but you don't want to connect to neither, because they can always turn it into a lie. It's kind of like true or false merged together. They're playing out the act, and the act is casting spells on many levels. They can create and act like they're like a movie. Like you see a movie, when they shoot up an individual, it look real. When you see wrestling, when they beating up individuals or attacking them, clotheslining them, slamming them their heads in the door, sometimes it look real, but sometimes you catch them slipping, you be like, oh, that shit is fake. So if you analyze and pay attention to these videos that you see on social media, you can see it's fake, because like I showed y'all like years ago, they always move the camera away to show the signs and symbols to let individuals know, hey, this is we're communicating on this level. See, they already studied the 12s and the 6. They know what that stuff. They know what it's all about. They know how to use that energy. But individuals didn't study them numbers. They don't get them numbers, but they get it. They study. They're hypnotizing individuals with the time machine and the devices. So it's like pretty much, um, you always can't go by certain things, and that go back to the clone voices. You don't know if, like just like the Milli Vanilli, when they had another singer, and then like that goes back to the stuff that I was talking about like some years ago, but I'm bringing this up again so y'all can feel my signals. They had someone else singing, just like some of these artists that y'all see. Y'all think like they're really singing. They're not singing that song. There's someone else in the background with a powerful, strong voice. They're using it because sex sells. They're attractive. They like the way they look. Individuals are programmed by their looks. They like the looks. They look a certain way. So whenever they hear that voice, they be like, okay, I love the voice. That individual could be beautiful and have a horrible voice. Their soul could be distracted on many levels, but they know how to work it because that's when them programs start kicking in their DNA. So they use someone else's voice, to connect to their looks. So individuals will go and be like, oh, I'm gonna buy that because sex sells. That's that lust energy. They're connected to that. Then some love their voice. That voice can hypnotize individuals on many levels. So they use other voices. So that to me, that's clone voices. So what if Trump really didn't sound like that? What if they, have their lips, doing like talking? Y'all think they're talking English, but they're talking something else. See, in other countries, they pretty much have the, how could I put it? Just like, y'all remember them kung fu movies y'all watch, and they had the other voice dub over their voices, and it sound like the language that we're used to. Sometimes, I mean, basically, individuals, they got to show y'all that, but y'all don't see certain things. It's like pretty much, hold on. Okay, I love you too, bro. Yeah, okay, you gonna lay it there. Okay, yeah, definitely. Soon as I get up, I'm gonna call you. I appreciate you tuning in. Like, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I love you too, and I'm gonna call you soon as I get up. But yeah, it goes back to thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I'm glad my brother tuned in. I appreciate that. But yeah, so pretty much, like, how do you know actually really know if it's their voice? They know how to hypnotize and do certain things and stuff with that. So and like I said, I analyze and I see certain things, and like I said, I the things that I talk about, I experienced it, I seen it. You know, I seen a lot of this stuff, and I don't go by recycled things, and y'all know that. I talk about things that I seen and I experienced and I put together and I see, and I call it out. But yeah, it's pretty much. Let me see. I had seen. Let me see. Shani and I had seen a video where the guy, man, there's there are Masonic lodges in every town. I did a search, and there is literally 1 2 block away. Yeah, they got massage. I was going to say massage. They got Masonic lodges, like, yeah, and like in the communities and stuff. Now, see, there's a difference in between the Masons and the Freemasons. Just to put that out there, and I'm gonna talk to my brother about that tomorrow. because, we pretty much have Masons in our family, and y'all have Masons in y'all's family. So I'm gonna definitely have a talk with my brother about that tomorrow. Um, because, like I said, none of them didn't tell us, but I seen the signs and symbols and stuff. They sign contracts and oaths. They can't go back and say anything. They can't. They can tell you to join it, or they can ask you to join it. They can ask you, but other than that, it's your choice. But yeah, they got it in blocks, like on every block, pretty much. Yeah, my niece joined in sorority, and my bro, and oh, yeah, and the Masons run the sororities. Yeah, the Masons run the sororities and stuff, and individuals don't know that because they got the same signs and symbols, just like the gangs and the basketball players. They use the same signs and symbols. They throw it up, just like if you watch any media or news, they throw it up. I'm sure others in the fam too. Oh yeah, so it's like, pretty much like I said, you have to watch out for certain individuals. Like it's like you have to watch out for certain relatives and stuff like that. You can't trust them. They can act like they can pretty much, put on the front like they love you and stuff, but that's when you have to turn up your frequency to pick out what, see what they're on. And you got to stay away from them. Yes, my niece joined. Let me see. And I'm sure others in the family too. Yeah. As long as none of those freakers use me as a sacrifice of good. But see, like you can control your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you can separate that type of mess. You can put your shield over you, where the individuals, they can't do it. Or if you connect to certain things from other timelines, they can destroy that. Um, they can destroy them shadows and souls, and shut down certain things that's connected to your DNA. So certain things can't touch you. My family dysfunctional as crap. Oh yeah, we all have family members dysfunctional as crap. I'm one of them. I can, I have. We all have it. Some have pretty decent, relatives and stuff, but like I keep my circle small. Well, not circle. I don't like to use that word, circle. I'm gonna scratch that off. But I like to keep certain energies around me, certain energies that where we can share and exchange. I like to keep just a certain amount of energies around me. I have many Masons in my family, many. Oh yeah, and they shady. They shady. They like they. Some of them are shady, and it's like you got to watch out for them and stuff because, like I said, if like for example, if one of them leave and stuff, what I'm saying, that certain things, their rituals, they could pass their rituals on off to on. I mean, they could pass it like to you. Like sometimes how certain individuals like, damn, how come I keep going through this and that? Because certain individuals know how to transfer that cloud, that illusion cloud with disturbed things. They know how to transfer that to you and get that off of them. They do certain rituals and be like, whew, I got out of this mess. Pass it on to their DNA, pass it on to one of their relatives, or pass it off to someone they hanging out with. True, but I keep them in check. LOL. Exactly. Yeah. Like they don't come mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I they don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like and I'm talking about any individual. Like because like I'm deeper than the cult groups, their lodges. I'm deeper than that. gonna tell them certain things are blown their minds. Oh, I bet. I bet. I feel you, Roger. They always tell me I am crazy. Oh yeah, individuals going to tell you you're crazy because, like I said, that goes back to where I was talking about. You're like certain individuals, like for example, like if individual connected to if an individual connected to let me use the like the politicians. If you tell them like, oh, well, the president, he's not going to do anything. He's full of gremlin shit. And you tell you say like your government or your mayor, they're full of shit. You have individuals, they'll try to attack you. And the reason why they try to attack you because they on that frequency. So you know you're in another dimension. You're somewhere else, and you already seen how it plays out in their world. You know, you see how it plays out. You like point it out. You on point. They think they think you're lying. They think you're crazy, but you're not crazy because they got it set up into the time machines and the physical. You know, they got it. They got individuals thinking this stuff is real. They're actually voting to destroy souls and other planets. Just like, you know, like I was saying earlier, you tell an individual, you know, you say, hey, you know, like, oh, them biblical characters, that's nothing but names and titles. You know, they're shadows, they're spells, there's books of spells. An individual will go off, they'll get angry because you enter their world. That you know, they connected to that frequency. And you know what's going on behind the scenes and stuff. You see through the curtains. So you open up, you can open up the curtains and show individuals like, hey, look, this is a man and a woman. It's earthlings. They behind the scenes. They're doing this. The great wiz, that's a bunch of crap. That the like you tell individuals like the wizards and witches and all of that stuff, they're using certain energies. They're connected to something. You open up the curtain, show them the truth, they're going to think it's a lie because they're going to be programmed to say, oh, what's their favorite word? That's Satan, which is Saturn. But they say Satan is, but it's Saturn. It's zodiac little signs. They go by zodiac signs, of course. Or they'll say they're demons or they're devils and stuff like that. And you know, like I said, I don't connect with the demons, devils, gods, or none of them names and titles. I don't connect to none of that stuff. But if you tell individuals that's not real, some individuals they'll get it. Then certain individuals will break from that frequency and be like, oh, okay. But then you have certain individuals stuck on that timeline. They're deep into it. So in their world, they think it's these characters, the witches and all of that stuff flying around. They think there's a werewolf, Frankenstein, although that's subliminals. But they think in their world, they think it's real. They think the boogeyman is real. Stay away from the boogeyman. The boogeyman. See, much love to you, bro. When I was younger, my uncle, who's Mason, would always tell me to stay on top of my square. See, somebody else was saying that, Devon. Yeah, I heard a couple of individuals say that about the square. See, that's what I'm talking about, the square, the triangle, and the circle. Exactly. I got older and learned. He asked, did I think about joining it? Yeah, I definitely declined. Oh, yeah, I had offers. Like, even when I was doing this channel, I had offers. I was like, no. Nope. I'm cool off of that. I was like, no, you're not gonna have me doing them rituals. Y'all not about to piss in the cup and tell, heck no, what I'm saying? They do them sick little rituals and stuff, just like I was talking about on Fear Factory. Just watched the one the other day where somebody actually was chewing up, like, well, drinking fluid, spit in a cup and tell an individual to drink it. And see, they do sick rituals like that just to see where you at, to bring your DNA down and your soul down, to, and control the energies that's connected to that. They want to take over that. So by them having, because some of them, like I said, the Freemasons, they know how to use that lodge, because like it's a difference between the Freemasons and the Masons. Whenever you connect to the Freemason, like they're saying they freeing themselves basically from that low frequency energy, because that goes back to where Mason, my son, Mason, my son, but they saying Mason, but like it's my son, and son is backwards. It's in us, our energy. See, they, like I said, they use words, and it's like they play games like the crossword puzzles and all of that stuff. That's how they communicate. That's why they put out these board games back in the day, checkers, Chinese checkers, chess, and different things and stuff. The Ouija board, that little 8 ball that tells your future and stuff. It's already scripts within scripts, illusion within the illusion. So they create lies on the news and create a fake reality, then turn around and do it again so it can match certain timelines. Freemason is higher than a Mason. To me, they both the same, but the Freemasons know more. They know how to work certain things, but they have to do it together. But it's the same thing. But it's greater than or less than. Sharing in, but pretty much, it's the same. It's just individual know just a little bit more. I enjoy everything tonight. Keep it coming. I have an early rising, so I am out. Much respect. Appreciate you, Roger. I always appreciate you when you come into lives and whenever you check out my video. Same. Oh, you asked me, are they the same? But they connected to the same thing. But like I said, they pretty much, like with this 33 degree. 33 is like they know how to work like I said, the imbalance and unbalanced. 33. Is it really 33? It's not 30, but they want you to think it's 33, but you got to break it down. But they have the Masons, and if they watching it, they might learn something by watching my videos. The Masons or Freemasons, they might learn something, because 33, they might think 33 is something else, but it's on another level. The other individuals, the unknown faces, ain't gonna actually tell them what it really means. But I know what it means. But I ain't gonna get deep into it because I don't want them to know what I know. But all I'm gonna put out there is pretty much you have to break 33 down. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. But they're using 33. It's a distraction. They are higher degrees than 33. Exactly, Roderick. That's what I said. You have to break it down. See, Roderick be up on it. Roderick be up on it. Oh yeah. That's what I say. They're higher degrees than 33, exactly. But you have to break it down. Is it really 33? Exactly. No, good night, Roderick. Best. Exactly. I see through it. Like, that's something, some of y'all have to figure out and put it together. They all seem evil to me. What you mean? Like, you talking about the society groups, or it like, to me, like, they want individuals think it's evil. But evil backwards, evil, live, 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 love. Let me live, live, evil. But is it really evil though? Certain things get destroyed for a reason. Certain things we might think is bad, but is it actually really bad? There's a reason why certain things got to play out and certain things are planned on certain timelines. So I don't connect to the evil or good frequency because how do you know which one is which? Something you think is good could be evil, and something evil could be good. But there's no such thing as good and bad. Certain things are planned and certain things are meant to get destroyed. Individuals know how to work energies and souls. So you got to think about that. See, I don't connect to none of that stuff because I'm more than their little plays and their little games and their little scripts. No one can be for the people and have secrets. No one can be for the people and have secrets. Because, like, whenever it comes to the physical, it's like this: we're connecting and sharing. They know they can keep the physical going by programming the DNA and stuff like that. So individuals program the DNA, control their souls in other parallel worlds and stuff like that. It's deeper than the physical. The physical is, I feel like the physical is pretty much a distraction to me because it's like you got to look at it on the physical. Individuals eat each other. We eat plants. Plants, they're living, they're energy. Animals eating each other. And on the physical. In another world, and I said this before, I think we was just meant to just drink fluids, energy drinks, and that's it. You're not supposed to be eating animals, but you're programmed and taught how to cook and eat animals, and animals eat humans, and then you have the grass and tree feeding off the flesh. So it's like the physical, pretty much messed up, but our energy travels. There's other worlds. I'm sure some of them, they don't eat food or nothing. They drink energy drink. And I said this some years ago. Drink a certain energy, some certain liquids. I think we're supposed to drink fluids. How come you think water is the most powerful thing? But of course they mess with the water. But water can, like the water, it's deep because it can. The water is deep. I'm gonna have to do a video on that, but I just want to throw that out there. The physical, it's on to me. I think it's messed up. But you have to open up other doors, and you got to learn how to escape the illusion. Bad things. I don't feel spiritually connected. If I am, some way I don't feel it. Well, like I said, your spirit, that's your DNA. So you just have to learn how to shift out certain programs out of your DNA, and your soul. I feel like your soul comes in forms, like different forms and stuff that's connected to different timelines and portals and worlds. It's like your energy. That to me, that's the highest because energy transfer and stuff. If you learn how to control the energies that control things that's connected to your soul and your DNA, then you could take it to many levels. You can create your own world. You could set up certain things and invite certain individuals that you're connected with. You have to learn that. Within yourself. You have to teach yourself. I appreciate y'all's questions and stuff. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate you. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have any questions? Because I'm gonna get off here. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Y'all have any other questions? I hate to go, but I have to feed my cat, and these earphones are starting to hurt my ears. Okay, I appreciate you for tuning in, sharing in. Do any of y'all have anything to say? Y'all want to show love or anything or questions? See, Devon, can't wait till you do a video about the water. Water has its own life form. Exactly, exactly. And we definitely appreciate you. Okay, I appreciate you too, Devon, and hope to catch you on another live. Oh yeah, I hope you do too, Sharon. And I appreciate you. Have a great night, everyone. You have a great night. Enjoy the conversation. Glad you enjoyed it, Gina. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of y'all. Anyone else? Any questions? Y'all better get it in real quick because I'm about to shift up out of here. Y'all want me to give the countdown? 10, 9, 8. No, let me quit. But yeah, let me see. Much love and peace, everybody. Lexi and love. Appreciate you. Unlock y'all souls. Clear.